one guy. Apparently this game has been made by one guy and a little bit of community effort. An incredible feat if you ask me. The Last Flame, however, is out on Steam right now in early access. The previous video I made about this game was the prologue, kind of like a demo. But now there's far more content, far more unlocks, and far more goodies. So I figured I'd show you some gameplay, because realistically, most people are here for the gameplay. Now, you also have access to the endless mode, which we didn't have before, which of course is endless, where the goal is to go as far as you could possibly go. Challenges with unique conditional shenanigans, but also Ascension, which is the traditional way to play the game from novice, where you start, adapt, adventurer, and challenger into Flame Master right now. There's nothing beyond there so far, at least as far as I'm unlocked. And I've got a bunch of stuff unlocked, luckily enough, but there's still a couple of things that I still have to do, and I am planning on doing that probably tomorrow or something. The game is quite addicting. Now, hopefully we get a good pick here, otherwise we are gonna cry. All right. We've got some choices here. Some tanks, some DPS, no real supports. All right, I'm gonna pick up Elias. Elias is just a basic tank. Emily, I'm a big fan of Emily. Just some basic, straightforward units, and the relics right now that we are seeing here are not really my favorite. I can maybe do something with the Dino Skull depending on the map, and we are starting in Act 1. In the prologue, there was only an Act 1, but there's also an Act 3 and a secret Act 4. Well, a secret, not so secret Act 4, which is a secret boss you can beat. Now, let's see. We have the basic Slay the Spire path, and I'm going to go to the right side because I am feeling frisky. More elites means more relics, means more good stuff. All right. And yes, for those who are looking here for the gameplay, it is pretty straightforward. It is an auto-battler. Let me pick something real quick. I don't like any of these guys. I'm going to go with Geralt because his crit can passively give us a little bit of cash while we're trying to sort out what is going to happen. I could go with a little bit of max HP defense. Why not? Looking for items that might be useful. Sure, double heavy armor for the tank. But yes, it is an auto-battler, so depending on where you put your units, they will engage. And sometimes they retarget, sometimes they taunt, sometimes they ignore your units, depending on the conditions of the actual creatures. You can do so with right-clicking. And of course, your own units have all kinds of equipment you can give them, a basic passive, or at least an active, as well as a starter passive. And there's ways you could interact with that as well. Hopefully we can do so this run. I'm just going to go and try to focus the DPS on our left side while the tank takes care of both with the aggro. Should be pretty straightforward. The early stages are not too difficult. There you go. Easy. Barely taking any damage. Ooh, nice. Chris is one of the new characters that was released with the early access. He's one of my favorite healers, if not the favorite healer for me. Allura is one of the characters I unlocked in my last run on the stream with the whole surge mechanic. I'm not sure what that is, so I'm just going to go with Chris because I don't want to mess up the recording. But let's see. Oh, we get some recipes. Recipes are interesting. This is where you can enhance items. Because you can wear items without recipes, but recipes have to be put onto items that you don't wear. I can do maybe a recuperation necklace on my tank, maybe? I think we can do better, though. Every 4 seconds, the wearer heals for 10% of their max HP. Sure, why not? I think that's okay. Well, let's just combine those two, put it on the tank, and now every single time he heals a little bit based on his max HP every 4 seconds, which is nice. It's not the best, but you know, in the early stages, when you're still trying to put things together, you're trying to make it work, and then you're trying to make it work better, right? Like, that's the way to do it. Right, let me just tank everything with my main tank. As you can see, there's the balls. Chris is really good because he's kind of like a damage dealer that has a healing passive more so than a healer that has a damaging passive, which is really, really good. And the more healing he does, the more orbs he has, and these orbs have like some fun interactions as well. Although you can only have up to 10, so you may want to get some mana regen as well to make sure you lose your charges in time. Kara, one of the wild cards, she's a good pickup. if you don't know what to do. And we're currently with our hands up in the air. So far, I'm not really too excited about our chances. Ooh, I like that though. Heavy armor green. I could go with a pistol. I'm looking for like a... That's okay. That's okay. Yes. So I think I'm going to focus on my tree boy. I'm going to use my trophies right here because trophies can be used for experience. Make him level 2. Let's see. Nothing really special. We can re-roll those passives that we don't like later if we would want to. Nothing too exciting here either. So yeah, we're going to do a lot of re-rolling. And since I have my primary healer as well, let's give them some experience on top of that. All right. Our first camp allows us to pick an origin, which are these global passives. You only have one of them, but you can re-roll them or pick a new one later. It's perfectly fine. Let's see. The hero with the highest max HP has an aura dealing spell damage. Dreamcatcher. Every HP healed. We do have a healer and we get more shields as well. This is just a nice generic keep everybody alive. Let's enhance. It does cost flame. If the flame turns to 0, you're dead. So let's actually rest as well. Because death makes us do very little damage, turns out. Alright. Let me get my tanks sorted. We should be okay. Alright. We are playing on a quick fight speed. Let me turn it down a little bit so you can kind of see what's going on. We have some orbs flying out, some good damage. Those orbs do apply on hit effects if you tap them, so we do want to give them an item that gives them perhaps on hit effects for some good scaling. Surge, slow down every critical strike, gain 50 energy. I have no idea what that mechanic is yet. And since I have no characters that can interact with it on a reasonable level, I'm just gonna roll until I get something that is a reasonable thing. Equal to max mana. That's always very good. This is probably really good for like the werewolf guy. The werewolf gains 30% outside of the fight with spell power, but loses 30 HP per second. I am not too big of a fan. Ooh, on cast, get health back? Sure. We do have a tank that likes his health, so we'll do that. Ooh, some good relics here as well. I like Frost Orb. Frost Orb is a continuous scaling debuff that allows you to get more and more spell damage. So now that we have a global orb that just goes off constantly, we have like a stacking debuff on the enemies that makes them take more and more damage, which is very, very good. Now, we're still looking to replace most of our champions, but it's going to be a scary notion. We have to make sure we can figure something out. All right, the orbs are doing work. Very lovely. Need to get some spell power for him. Ooh, speaking of spell power, could do some stacking there, or we can give him a passive that allows him to be more of a support unit. Transcending power is really good, but so is spell shield. I'm going to give him spell shield so that he has a heal and a shield. And we're going to give him spell power items, hopefully. So ultimately, that should be a really good... Whenever mana regen generates 3 mana, all enemies are inflicted with 1 random debuff. This is really good for like mana regen characters, which there are a couple of. Every 4 attacks, the wearer gains 1 mana regen. At 3 stacks, the wearer gains 40 spell power. That's a nice little thing. But yes, we do need more items. I could go for the shop. I do have a little bit of cash, but I want to get another relic because that allows me perhaps get some global value, which will help us out tremendously. All right. We're doing fine. Even the level 1 character can still survive. Ooh, no, he doesn't. It's okay, though. Attack speed, attack damage, max HP. Nothing too exciting here just yet. We'll go with spell power. Nothing here. Spell power defense, possibly. Ah, another spell power. Perfect. So we'll put this sorcery ring. Every 4 attacks. Yes. We'll put this on the power wand. And then we'll put it on our healer, which will scale his passive and his spell shield, which is going to keep us alive wonderfully. Let's check out the event, because we do have the Dino Skull. Nothing. Let's not risk it for a biscuit. We have an annoying power spike here. I'm going to give him to level 3 because I want to make sure we survive. We did not get a good passive. I'll give him attack speed because that's like pseudo mana per second, right? And then we'll give you to level 3 as well. And he actually gets mana regen, which is fine. All right, let's go. So he's going to cast quite a bit, so we can actually get a lot more overhealing without having to worry about losing charges on his balls. Looking good so far. As you can see, everybody is staying alive and healthy, despite we're getting a tremendous amount of like stuns on us. That's perfectly fine. Critical strike. The wearer gains 8 spell power. Critical strikes no longer deal extra damage with attacks. Whenever mana regen generates 2 mana, the wearer deals 20 ethereal damage and deals an instant attack which can apply ethereal damage and other passive effects, which doesn't generate mana nor deals damage. Interesting. Okay. I have never really tried to use that weapon. Let's see if it works on him, because he does have the ethereal balls. There's a little bit of ethereal shenanigans going on. Maybe we can do something with that. On all heroes, to gain 1 spell power, stack 75 times. That's an interesting way to do it. Speaking of attack speed, yeah, let's do Ghost Pepper. Let's give everybody more attack speed, because this is also a melee unit, but it's ethereal damage with spell power, so attack damage doesn't do much for them. So giving that up in favor of more attack speed will actually help them. Now this is a tricky one. I don't want to waste my trophies, and the Hydra will make sure that they will always focus the lowest HP heroes, so that's going to be pain. Just making sure the units here on the side target my tank, and then I think we'll be fine. Alright. There you go. She is pretty good by herself. She can heal and cause shield on herself. It's like a very individualistic unit that can take care of herself, and thus also is a good wild card to just put in if you have nothing better, which we haven't had anything better yet. Hopefully the next shop will provide us with an option though. Let's see, recruit. Oh wow, yes, Johanna. She is a delight. She does so much wonderful AoE damage and fits perfectly in this particular comp, because she's also frost. Very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop Kara out. See you later, love. My heart belongs to the Ice Queen. I'm going to pick a relic as well. Ooh, nothing really super exciting. Magic marbles. Pick an item. Okay. These are some of the new ones I got. Magic Steel. Every 3 attacks, the wearer deals spell damage to enemies around them in a large area. So this is perhaps good for her. So let's actually put that on our spell damage melee unit. And then we'll proceed to the next area. Act 2 out of 3 with a secret 4. A not so secret 4. I do want to grab the shop here. So I have to go to the right, because I also want to make sure I get 2 elites in, right? So let's actually level up our Ice Queen to 2. Get a nice, lovely... Ooh, I could do this. Bronze Drake seems like a weird choice because it's attack speed, but she has a passive that is Blue Drakes. So she gets 4 spell power per summon in the battlefield. So now she has 4 summons, giving her 4 times 4 spell power, as well as attack speed times 4, which of course gives her more mana. A little bit of synergy there. Plus, if we get any other benefits, we can maybe help our team with that as well. These type of minions are really good for like stat stack. We still have a dead unit right here, kind of. I do want to push my tank to level 4, because at 4 you get your final ability. Ooh, look at that. The hero gains 8 defense for each hero and summon within 3 hex range. That's actually pretty sick, considering we have some melee units. So let's actually turn that around. So now we should have a decent amount of defense. And of course his aura will help our melee guys as well. It's perfect. Look at the little dragons right here. Look at that. Beautiful. He's going to pop off. I have faith. Alright, let's see. Those purple balls do hurt, but they don't do enough damage to take us down, which is perfect. Our healer is doing work. Oh, speaking of healing, let's actually get a caster's hat and more spell power. I like to get 1 defensive item with mana regen on him, right here because it allows him to keep the Nature's Guardian active permanently, depending on what he's fighting. On top of that, we can give some spell power to our healer to finish that off, since he already has the Sorcerer's Ring and we already have some more attack speed and such. I don't think he needs more mana regen, so we can actually go for pure spell power. Perhaps mana regen will still be okay in the end, due to the fact that we don't want to overstack the nature orbs as there's loss of value. But maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. We'll figure it out as we go along. You never know, right? That's a lot of enemies who want us dead. Not sure if that's going to be a good time for anybody involved. All right, let's just do this and hope for the best. They are grouped up, so the AoE from the Frost Mage should do quite a bit of work. The frost damage is scaling. Look at that. We're healing. Perfect. Damage numbers looking good. Beautiful. Now, the balls are still spread out because there were too many enemies, but look at that. Everybody's fully healed. We're doing great. Ooh, attack speed. Do I want anybody with attack speed? No, not particularly. Ooh, critical strike gains 6 defense. That's really good for like crit tanks. Which is not what he is. Let's move on. Ooh, every 5 seconds, the wearer receives a shield equal to 100% defense. That's a pretty good tank item. Not the best on him, but there are tanks that have infinite scaling defense, which of course becomes a delightful result. All right, let's see. That's perfect. He's going to be able to tank all of that. But you don't need infinite tank, right? You need only enough tank after all. He's doing enough healing himself, plus he's getting support by a lovely, extraordinary healer in the back with balls. Beautiful. Who also does a tremendous amount of damage, which is delightful. You know what? Let's do critical protection for him. He is a crit guy. Speaking of crit, every 5 seconds the wearer gains a shield out equal to spell power. This would be a really good defensive item on someone that we want to keep alive. So we're actually going to give that to our tank right here, because there's going to be a bunch of chip damage later, I think. Ooh, one of my favorite characters in the game. It's a little too late for this and it doesn't quite fit. Actually, it does fit. It does fit. He's my favorite character in the game. But we do need some very specific items for him if we want to make him work. And we do want to make him work because he's awesome. Okay, let's give him this, and... Okay, yes. Let's go back. Anything else we want to buy? Not particular. All right. Proceed. Let's go to the event, which gives us, of course, more Dino Skull procs, as well as Fake My Birthday. We'll take the curse. That's okay. All right. Let's move on to the next one. Another 10. We'll do a double fight. We'll do our tank, and we'll do our healer. I think that's going to be fine. Let's move him out. Let's actually get rid of him. There you go. Good night, sweet prince. We'll make sure our healer is level 4 as well for another proc. Let's see. We could go for the hero spell power is increased by 10 of the current shield. When the fight starts, the hero gains 150 shield. That's kind of a nice little way of getting more power based on your tankiness, or we can get Vampire. Do power shield. I think that might be slightly better right now. We'll also finish off you. And then, of course, we'll get a couple of levels here. Nothing super exciting. All right, so it's a 2v2. And if we win this, we get a wonderful benefit. All right, so yeah, we are doing this with a healer and a tank. So the enrage timer here on the right might be a little scary. There it is. It's red. Red is bad. But we have our first one down. All the orbs are focusing on the same unit. And as you can see, for a healer, he does a tremendous amount of burst damage, which we like very much. All right, so the best items for our unit is actually the caster item. What is it called? This thing, which is what we want. So we're actually gonna put this on him. We're gonna move these over here, and then we'll give him pure defense. I want the mana regen, because the reason why he's so good is because he casts and then everybody focuses on him. and then he explodes. Like he's the quintessential break yourself upon my body. He's so good. He's my favorite. Oop. Let me swap a passive. Speaking of passives, let's see. This is okay. Every 4 seconds, spell power. This is probably better served on him. Well, is it? Yeah, sure. He's the support character now. Yes. Okay, and then we'll give this spell power here to you, to Emily. We'll go from there. So hopefully we can find more of those hats and then give some of the most strongest recipes on there. Because then we basically have a unit that can just stand there and take it, which is great. Defense is really nice. Unfortunately, this is another character that always will target the lowest unit. Luckily enough, this character sacrifices his health in favor of shield. Or like he takes damage and then he always tries to shield himself. So that is, whenever you surge, the hero gains 6 defense and max HP. Now, the thing is, we have no surge mechanics right now, so we might have to get creative. Magic Steel for our magic caster keeps them popped off. And then we'll throw in nothing. We have to wait until we get a reroll right here. Let's make her level 3. Also, nothing too powerful right there. So I think we're just going to give her some health, keep her alive a little longer. Alright. So as you can see, he's just bashing my backline here, the lowest health character, regrettably. But now it's my tank, my pseudo not official tank. He's a bruiser, but we can build him as a tank. And then he just detonates every now and then. And as you can see, 2.4k right there. When everybody else is doing just a couple of hundred, he just detonates for thousands. 3.2, and it becomes stronger and stronger, which is so good. Because we can amp that up even further. It's going to be awesome. Alright, so. Since we have a surge, we also have a... Ooh, this might be nice. Frozen Wand. Because it is an on-hit effect. And those orbs count as on-hit effects. So, if we give another item right here to our caster right there. So let's say we give this to him. Every orb now has a chance to stun based on orb attacks, which is really, really good. Alright. Yes, we also have the surge now. It's a whole mechanic. As you can see, it's a whole thing. So hopefully, I've never combined this with surge, but surging and defense is actually really, really good. Now, so hopefully this will work out. I have no idea. Ooh, steel armor might be really, really nice. The hero with the most shield for 120 every 3 seconds. This is also pretty good because shield gives him more defense. I'm going to go with steel armor. I think it scales a little harder right now. And we are a little bit behind because we didn't get him very early. Let's actually move along. I think that's fine. Yes. There we go. Let's see what happens. Surging 1 gives us more defense and health. And we keep going. Surging 2. Look at that. Perfect. Can we get surge 3? Yes. Look at that. We're going hard. Oh, and those very satisfying hits from the balls that are stunning as well. So good. All right, let's see. What are we looking for right now? Looking for some more Emily items, another Joanna item. Okay. Ooh, maybe a green one? Wouldn't be too bad. A little bit more defense. Yeah, let's do that. And then we don't want to roll too much because we only have a certain amount of life. And every roll does take a little bit of life, basically. Let's take a power wand. Give that to Johanna. We get the green one to Gachi right here. And then I think we're okay. Yeah, looks good. Proceed. Oh, wait, no. Choose reward. Yeah, let's re-roll a passive because we've got some questionable passives, right? So let's take a look at this mana plantation. This would give us more summons on the field, which would ultimately stack everything, which would be okay. More shielding would be lovely because of the shield mechanic. But ultimately, I think since the way it's still the best item because it actually is the most beneficial to the team, I'm going to just go for another elite. Absolutely. Let's just dunk on him. Can we level up somebody? Maybe Emily to 4. All right, perfect. When gaining a shield, get more attack speed, lifesteal, attack damage. You know what? For each hero and summon on the battlefield sticks 50 times. Sure. More attack speed means more mana, right? So why not? Give her more mana. Give her the ramp that she deserves. We should have spread out a little bit. Every single time that cast goes off, more max mana gets tapped. A little problematic. Debuffs are adding up. The bowls are going. And despite our disfavorable position, we are still absolutely destroying the enemy. Ooh, mana regen? No. Oh, look at that. Tortoise Shield. That's a lovely item. Oh, and we got a marble proc as well. Very good. Let's see. Take a look at this. There's nothing good here. I guess we'll take Tentacle then, but I'm not happy about it. Let's give Tortoise Shield to him. I prefer defense. There's a defensive version of this item, like a defense shield item, which is of course better. But we'll keep that for the other items. So now every single time he gets attacked, he gets more max health, which of course is phenomenal. So he becomes more healthy and healthier and healthier and healthier and healthier. All right, we have another attack. Let's actually do a Fragment of Truth. This way we can start unlocking the final secret act as well, which is where we want to be. All right. Let's see what we can do. Push it. Push it real good. We're doing great. Pharaoh spawns. The balls are immediately getting a decent hit in. Very lovely. The mana is casting. Ooh, this is not looking good. We're going down. Our tank doesn't have a taunt. So unfortunately, as a result of that, this is the worst boss for us because he doesn't get attacked. So his reflective damage scaling, of course, is here, and instead he's attacking our healer, which is not what we want to do. The enrage timer is also popping up. Luckily enough, he's finally attacking our guy. Well, no, he's attacking the other guy. My bad. But we still won. So sometimes you just gotta wait for them to break themselves upon your body. I didn't think we would make that. I was a little concerned there. Every 10 attacks, the wearer sends orbs in the direction of all other heroes, damaging the first enemy hit for 165 of their spell power as spell damage. Very good. We'll put that on our caster, our damage caster, for more damage. Recruit a hero. No, nobody special there. At least not for my liking as it stands right now. We have a lot of those. But that's for everybody. 6. So we have 4 drakes here. That's very good. 24 spell power for everybody. 3rd Fragment of Truth. All right, looking good. Let's go to Act 3. This is technically the final act if you don't try to go for Act 4. Let's try this out. All right. Let's find out if I want to level up anything. Nope, we're good. Another Fragment of Truth we can pick up if we wanted to. Let's move our main guy to the front so he takes the brunt of it. So his special goes off and it starts working for us. That's a lot of orbs. All right. Lots of damage coming out. Come on, give me a big crit. Ooh, nice. Front line is failing because they're breaking themselves. Very good. Look at that. Wonderful. Pick an item. The wearer gains 1 mana regen for every 150 shield. We could do that, but I don't want to. I think I want to just roll a little bit. After 10 seconds of fight, the wearer gains defense equal to 55% of their defense. That's one way to do it. Too slow for my liking, though. Oh, we could also just summon more units. That's also a way. Yeah, we could. Let's just give this a bit of a go. This gives us 2 units on top of that. And since she has 2 scalers, she's gonna just get a phenomenal amount of stats. I have no idea if it's good. It just feels good. A lot of synergy, right? Oh, hey, hello, Ralph. It's been a minute. All right, let's take a look at what is going on here. Anything special. Here's another one of those delightful units that we can create. Heavy armor. Let's give a heavy armor a go. Let's pick up a green. There's nothing super exciting here. Let's see if we can do a dismantle, perhaps. Yes, we can. This way you can take out the recipe and put it on a better base. And then while you give it to someone else, it's going to just be overall a better experience. Perfect. There's no selling as far as I can tell, sadly. But maybe in the future. Proceed. Let's move on. We have 2 there. We have another shop up here. So I'll take the 2 elites with the shop. I think that's the best way we can do it. All right. We definitely have to give a little bit more love to our damage dealers. Because we have a lot of tank right now. We have a lot of healing. We're missing damage. Which means the boss fights might be a little sketchy. On the harder difficulties, the range timer is quicker. So you want more damage to make the fight shorter. Ooh, caster hat's nice. Caster hat's great. Unfortunately, yeah. I want it to be a higher quality so I can give it to him. Or to our main guy right here. Alright, we'll just continue. Because we have another opportunity to maybe switch our origins. Nothing there. I'm going to go for an enchant. And then give that to... Yes, let's give that to you. That makes this item a little better. Yep. And then we'll do a rest to get some flame back. Another elite fight. Perfect. Let's make sure we spread out our people. Otherwise, the flame might get us. And that would be unfortunate. Yes, here we go. Alright, we just gave him a perfect line. Trying to prevent the right from breathing on me, we gave left the right of way. Hopefully our healing will be fine. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but you never know. We have lots of healing coming in. It does look like our healer is taking a lot of damage. But he's holding on for dear life, and we survived. They do die after an X amount of time. They're not designed to be killed by most folks, so that is okay. A Guardian Glove on our backup tank would not be unfounded. Okay, let's see. Crit strike, shield received, max HP. This would be really good. We're doing it. We're going to take away the crit damage, sacrifice the relic, and then we have 25% shield received, 35% max HP. This is going to be awesome. Because that's going to scale everything really, really nicely. I'm going to go here for the event. Because we have the Dino Skull. Fight a harder boss from Act 1. If victorious, win a legendary recipe. Okay, so this is an upgraded version. Okay, if you want to upgrade that, let's go to 5. Nice, another defense. Let's go. So this is the Act 1 boss. But enhanced. Let's see. Let's see if we can take it. Does he still? Yep, he still has the same mechanics. Unfortunately, the orbs. Ooh, we have enough shielding. The orbs are doing work. I love that healer so much. Oh, but now he can't. Oh, almost. We have enough shield, luckily enough. But yes, it's a little sketchy. I should have put him closer together, maybe. AoE is really the killer in this game, I find. Oftentimes when I lose a battle, it's because I don't have enough AoE damage. Famous last words. I understand. We'll see how it turns out, though. Healing done, but aware to cast Forest Mist, the small circular best target which deals 300 spell damage. This item has a cooldown of 1 second. That would be interesting. Can we enhance? Not right now. Maybe later. Maybe we can find like a better base and then we can just put it up. Because I don't think that dagger is doing a whole lot. Alright, let's see. This is going to be a bit of a weird placement by the looks of it. But that's okay. Let's get our healer to 5. I could do a little bit of magic steal so he can heal himself back up. And then we'll give you to level 5. And then we'll give you some more spell power. Perfect. Right. There's the shields. There they go. Yeah, if we keep everybody like popped off, the tanks should be the only ones taking damage, and all the passive effects we have for healing will go on the tanks, which is exactly what we want it to be. Plus, we don't have to worry about chip damage. Oh, he just completely got stunned into the ground there at the end. That was beautiful. Can I find... Yes, nice. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. Alright, we're also going to change... No, that's actually fine. That's fine. Yep, that's okay. We do have a caster's hat, so if we can find another shop, we could go... Oh no, Tome of Shielding. Absolutely. That's going to be so good for us. Oh my god, it's going to be so good for us. Flamer 350. Alright. Shop, anything good? Not directly, except for you. We're going to dismantle one of the tank items we had. Let's see, what is he wearing specifically again? Yeah, we have the Tortoise Shield and the Guardian Gloves. And then we have nothing specifically there just yet. So we can actually move that there. Do we have a good item? This effects. Nope. Surge slowdown for everything. Gain 1 energy per 2 bonus defense and 1 energy per 10 bonus max HP. So that's just energy shenanigans. Now, normally that wouldn't be interesting, but he does have defensive surge. I wonder if there's a way about doing that. Ooh, Crown of Life. Maybe there's an synergy with that. Definitely want to do that because we have... Yeah, if we do that on him, because he does have the other item, the Tortoise Shield, so he gives more healing and then he heals for more HP. Maybe there's a synergy there. Let's give you more attack speed and spell power. I think we're going to be okay. Absolutely. I think we're good, though. I think we're fine. Let's give you... Oh, no. I wanted to dismantle the item on our healer. Where's the dagger? This one. And then we'll do the Spells Amulet. We'll give you the Spells Amulet right here. Perfect. And we have another tank item here. I think we can do better than that. Let's buy a Spell Power Wand. And then we'll throw in... For each bleeding shock on the enemy that has the most of these debuffs. We don't really have much of that right now. For 4 spell power. Yeah, it is a way to get more stacks, I guess. No, I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's okay. Let's actually just give this dagger to you. She mostly skills with it. Alright, go back. Proceed. Big boss. Make sure we are out of the danger zone. Let's make sure you are level 5. Give you some spell power here. Our backup tank. Let's give him some defense. Everybody seems to be okay right now. Let's go. This is technically the final fight. Alright. Ooh, taking a lot of damage there on our caster. Kinda scary. Let's slow it down. Lots of healing happening. Look at all those shields. Our health bars are disappearing because our shields are just that overwhelming. Debuffs are stacking, just not as fast as I would like. But look at all those stuns there. We have such a high stun chance because based on frost effects. And this, like the boss is just like lagging because he gets stunned so many times. There it is. We didn't have enough facts, or at least enough truth fragments to go for the secret boss. You will have to do that by yourself. But there it is. That's an entire run right now in the last flame on the Ascension Flame Master. So if you like that type of gameplay, pick up the game. It's on Steam right now for sale still at the time of this recording. So pop off, go get the game. I do highly recommend it. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and God knows what else. And I will see you guys on the other side Thank you so much. I'm out.